Banditos, we are live. It is Tuesday, January 9th. Happy reset day for the Division 2. And we have some Guardians to destroy and some red stars to reap and hopefully get a chance at the best gear in the game. Let's do it. Welcome in, Banditos, and we are live again. It's Tuesday, and we just had a brand new update hit. The Division 2, it's 19.4. It's a patch, and most of it was in order to fix the manhunt. So, it looks like a spoiler here. It's Brian Johnson. Anyways, yeah, a lot of people weren't able to finish this manhunt, so that was part of the fix. They also released a new apparel bundle for limited time offer. It's called the Blackout Bundle, and it actually comes with this new mask, which I went ahead and bought because, you know, I'm into these things. And I think it looks pretty sick, actually. I like it. Pretty cool, pretty tactical looking. We've had similar things. It's got like this visor on it and a baklava, however you say that damn word. Anyways, I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. And so if you already, a lot of these things you may already own if you buy things from the rewards track or the season pass. But the mask is neat, and it's somewhere around 600 credits if you buy it separately, but if you buy it with the discount, so I went ahead and bought the discount. I think I got it for, you know, a little over 500 credits. Anyways, so there's that. Also, it's the new season global event is live called Guardians. And so that's what we're gonna focus on today. And we'll talk about why you wanna play the Guardians and how you can reap the Guardians for serious XP. And I'm not sure everybody knows this, but there's a way to basically bypass the event, play with the event, get maximum XP, and earn massive amounts of red stars without much hassle that some of these global events give you. And so this might not be your favorite event, but with certain builds, you can basically turn it on and play as if it's not on. I'll show you how in a minute. And then we also got this new apparel event. Well, it's actually not a new apparel event. This is a recycled apparel event for mostly for new players, right? Because you guys missed out on a lot of this stuff. So let's see, can we see this thing? Apparel event, crashes, contents, here we go. Okay, so this is all the stuff that it's gonna dish out to you. And so most of us experienced players will have had all of this stuff. So it was some time ago when they delivered this. But one of the things that they added to it was this mask. So I think if we go to, let's go back out of here. It's called Phoenix Down. So if we go to your apparel here, and then you go over to, let me see, where is it? I guess it's the store. Outfits, yeah, we wanna go to outfits. And then we're looking for that one, which is called Phoenix Down. Here, cool. And then you can see what all the outfits look like. So you can see it all assembled. So, but apparently they added a reward, and it doesn't show up here, but there's that mask. But they added a reward to it, and I'm not sure where it shows now. I saw it earlier. Left trigger rewards, but it's a different mask. It's a hunter mask. Let me see if I can go back to this. So rewards track, not for that. In here, contents. Oh, am I looking at the wrong one? I am. I'm sorry. This is the one. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. My bad, my bad. Okay, I get it now. Sorry guys. And so these are all the items that you can see. But you know, you can go to your outfits tab like we saw also, and you can see it all assembled. But they added this mask. This wasn't originally part of the event. This was actually a premium reward from the a season's reward pass. Season pass rewards track level 100 item. So they added this, and I like this. I already have it, but if you didn't buy that season pass that year, then you might not have that mask, and so now you got a free way of getting it. But this is one that people either love or hate, and I like it. I mean, just a gorilla mask? Yes, please. It's cool. Bones, baby. Bones. Battlestar Galactica and Beats. So anyways, yeah, right now I'm rocking the new mask. It's called See No Evil. So that's what I'm wearing today. Anyway, so we'll be getting those keys along the way, but of course I won't be rewarded anything because I got it all. Super sad, super sad. All right, so let's talk about the event. Okay, so global events are really important. So this is for you new players. I can go really quick for those of you that have been in the game for a while. So I'll be speedy here. So when you go into the event, you can see each global event has a mini rewards track. So whether you love or hate the event, you should at least try to get yourself the mini rewards track. So there's a couple of exotics at the end, and if you're new to the game, you're really looking forward to those. If you're experienced, you're looking forward to crush those things so that you can have more exotic components. And otherwise, you got some good stuff here. Remember, named item caches deliver the best gear in the game, including Dark Zone exclusives. You got season caches and other little material things. Another named item cache in here. So that's really cool. And so the reason why you want to play these global events is because you earn those red stars, which act like a currency for the season vendor that's only open when there's a global event active. So this is the season vendor here at the base of operations. And with those red stars, you can buy any of these caches, including exotic caches and those highly sought after named item caches, which gives you basically the best loot in the game. I recommend really trying to focus here. I know there's a lot of excitement for exotics for new players, but the reality is that there's a lot of competition in that box. And so if you're looking for something specific, you know, RNG is just not really friendly with exotic caches, but you got to do it. You do got to do it. You also got to do exotic caches. I get it. But just make sure you don't ignore named item caches, because you got some really good gear that comes out of this. You got the 511 death grips. You got white deaths, you got the perfect adrenaline rush backpack, you have all sorts of good stuff. So anyways, both really try, and it's affordable. 8 red stars, that's nothing, versus 20, and you might end up just crushing it, right? 20 red stars is expensive. I do it, but I cringe having to do it because 20 red stars is expensive, and I'm just gonna crush it because I don't need anything, but I also don't need named items. So that's why I'm just kind of left with this. Legacy season caches are very similar to named item caches. So legacy season caches will give you anything that used to be on a past season's reward track. So this bad boy, all these from past seasons. So some of those things were Dark Zone exclusives. So you also get a chance at that. Named items are in there, as well as system corruption. A shot at getting system corruption which is the Dark Zone exclusive gear set that gives you armor on kill and all sorts of good stuff. So it's the only way to get system corruption outside of the Dark Zone is through legacy season caches, because it was part of the first season. They dished it out to us. So that's a little tip for you right there. And everybody needs at least a couple of pieces of that for some pretty cool builds. And then, yeah, so that's what I recommend. And so that's why we play these events, and is to get those red stars. And it's a good excuse to start leveling up your character, because with these events, you're encouraged to earn those red stars by leveling up your character via XP. So XP is the name of the game. And so we're going to be taking advantage of directives. And so what you're looking for are builds that allow you to play with directives easily and it be as painless as possible. Right, because directives really make this game more difficult for you by limiting your ammo and skills and all sorts of stuff. So that's what I'm going to help provide for you today. I'm going to give you a couple of ideas on some builds that will help you just kind of roll through this content, whether you're playing solo or group. First, I'll be demonstrating solo, but we do need to take care of our invaded missions today. So if I get the boys together, then we can do some of that in group and show you that these builds will also work in some of the most difficult content in the game with all directives and Guardians turned on. So Guardians is a hard event. It is. And so that's why today's going to be a special stream, because I'm showing you how to bypass one of the most difficult events in the game. So Guardians. So if we look at the details here, it tells you what. So experimental proactive technology has made its way into the hands of enemy Forces across DC. Every group of enemies now have one or more guardians. That's that symbol there. That's going to be floating on their head. While the guardian is alive, other enemies in the group will be immune to damage. Immune to damage. It's crazy, okay? So eliminating the guardians temporarily increases your weapon damage, rate of fire, reload time, restores armor, and removes immunity from protected enemies. So that's great. You get a little bit of buff, and there's going to be a meter there. I'll show you that. But the point is that the reason why some of these events aren't super popular is because the NPCs are already bullet spongy, and now they're freaking immune on top of that, right? Okay, well, you're like, yeah, well, all you gotta do is kill the guardians. Not as easy as it seems, okay? And the reason why is because guardians might be like hiding in the back, and you got 10 immune enemies rushing you, right? So the rusher might be immune and the guardian is hiding. What are you gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do? So you gotta take out the guardians. You have to take out the guardians, and that's can be you can get overrun. You know, so it's one of those very challenging events. But today we're gonna successfully roll over it. So we'll get to that. Also, you have these challenges, and you can complete these challenges for additional red stars. Now, personally, I don't really focus on these. They just kind of happen along the way. So, and every day you get a new set of challenges. So this event's gonna last for 2 weeks. So you got 2 weeks of red stars to work up. Okay, so you can get hundreds or even thousands. A lot of players that know how to do this really well can get thousands, right? So you have to activate the event. Just by activating the event, you're gonna get that first cash. So at the very least, activate the event. You'll see that happen in a second here. Cha-ching. All right, we should see a reward here in a second. There it is. Yay, Nana out in cash. That's where? Hasn't hit my box yet. That's weird. Oh, I gotta claim it. Sorry. Yeah, don't forget you can claim this. Hey, you want a little bit of tip here? So, the Guardians event. So you know these mini rewards tracks here. So you have to claim everything in here in order to get it, right? You claim it, and that's gonna push it into your inbox, basically. Your on your character itself. If your character is full, that's gonna push it to your stash mailbox, okay? But you don't have to claim these. So you can earn them and not claim them. If you do it that way, when the event ends in 2 weeks, it'll automatically push those caches into your mailbox. And it's in this delivery section. And if you see here, I have all these caches and exotics and stuff like that just sitting here. I mean, these ones I should open up, but these caches, these optimization caches and stuff like that, you know, I can crack these open when I need them at a later date. But the reason why that's valuable is because you don't want it to sit in here because you're forced to open these eventually, right? Because you only got 20 slots. So that's, you know, if you really want to open those right away, then there you go. You're just going to claim them. But if you don't need certain things like crafting caches, just let them float back to your mailbox there, to your deliveries. So anyways, we just opened one, and like I mentioned, named items give you a chance at Dark Zone exclusives. So those named item, that named item cache we just got gave me this Dark Zone exclusive. So then you can only get this in the Dark Zone or from conflict caches, I believe. Ferocious Calm, which is assault rifle, Fenris gear piece, brand piece, and then you get Perfect Overwatch. So, I mean, pretty nice, especially if you're looking for a support team piece. Now, personally, I'm gonna crush it because I don't use it enough and I don't have stash space either. What up, OG? What up, boys? Sick Jim in the house, Greg, Sarah, Mick, Skelly, BT, what up, everybody? Sergeant Split, what up, man? I'm glad I caught you here too. All right, can we talk builds? All right, let's talk builds. So this is the build that we're gonna start with and try. Yes, it's creative. Yes, I am using the Ninja Bike backpack. What is going on, Tux? That's insane, right? Yeah, it's insane. Okay, but again, the purpose of this build is to overwrite the Guardians. And so we're mostly gonna be playing from cover, okay? Because I know you guys like to play from cover with your snipers, but high powered weapons is the way to do it. It doesn't have to be a sniper, and I'm bringing some other weapons along, okay? But it can be pretty much any sniper, unless it's one of the really weak ones. But, you know, the hunting, the scalpel, the White Death, even a rifle like the 1886 will bypass the event, okay? But hang on for mechanics, because I got to teach you those. The Mantis, of course, the Nemesis, the Tactical 308 is what I'm going to use today because I'm sort of falling in love with it because we were running a scalpel build the other day. And so I'm going to roll with the Tactical 308. I just crafted this one real quick, so it's not in the best shape, okay? But it's got all the stats that we would normally look for. And then I'm running Determined because it decreases your time to acquire your hitbox. And we want to clear content very fast, right? Because the faster we clear content, the more XP we get. And we're looking for max XP per hour, which translates to red stars, which translates to more named items and exotics. So that's what we're after today, is to clear content really quickly. And then, so you're gonna wanna run Sharpshooter. Okay, that's gonna give you access to the TAC 50. Which we're going to be using as part of the mechanics. And then we're going to be using the Nemesis on named bosses or until we get TAC 50 ammo. Once we get TAC 50 ammo, we're going to have a real easy time maintaining it, okay? Because the way it works is every headshot gives you 2 on your specialization ammo, and we're just going to be obliterating with headshots today. So look forward to some fun action there. I'm running the D50 as a backup, and then you should probably put on flashbangs to apply a status effect to escape. So we're running the Ninja Bike. This is unlocking an extra slot on your brand or gear set. Okay, that's all it does. It gives you 3 cores, which I love, and then we got headshot damage. Now we can also run the memento. We can do all sorts of things. I'm just kind of getting creative for you because during global events, it's time to have fun. Okay, like tailor your build for the global event. I encourage you to do that. Yes, you can run your everyday, you know, mission build, whether it's Striker or Ouroboros, St. Elmo's thing. You can do that, but so much more fun to tailor your build for these global events and experiment because there are power-ups. Anyways, we're running 1 piece of Hotshot, which is going to give us really 2 pieces because of the Ninja. And we got Marksman Rifle and Weapon Handling. So I'm really after that weapon handling there. We got weapon damage and headshot damage. And then I'm running a Habsburg, which is giving us headshot damage and Marksman Rifle damage. And then already gives us an armor bar and then the stats that you would expect. Headhunter is key here, okay? So whether you run a rifle or marksman or a pistol, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have this is one of the ways we're gonna be bypassing the event. Okay, and then I'm running Uzina Getica for some armor on kill and higher armor values. I got 1 Bellstone for more armor on kill with some regen. And then I'm running a Murakami as an option here. You don't have to run this piece, but that's gonna give me more skill duration on the decoy, which is, the decoy is important for these events, for this one particularly, because, you know, for those immune enemies, you need to keep them busy as you're taking out the Guardian, or if you need to escape. But it also changes AI behavior. And so we're talking about the decoy here. And so this keeps them from doing those clown circus moves, right? Because they can start walking in straight lines like flies on shit, attracted to the light or the smell. I don't know. It's got 1 skill tier there, but we got more duration because of this, plus more armor regen, plus repair skills, and our other skill is going to be a fixer drone. So we're after these 2 skills, mostly because we're gonna be running directives. There's cool skills, so you want things with long durations, right? So this build is an answer to the directive issue, okay? That brings all sorts of difficulties for you. And then the Nemesis, like I said earlier, is backup. You're gonna, if you don't have this, you know, put on something like a White Death, or you can even run the 1886 rifle, either way. All right, so let's turn on our directives. Let's turn them all on. You don't have to, but that's gonna give us 25% per directive. That's 125% total XP per activity. So super cool there. And then I'm gonna actually reset control points. We'll do that, and then as that's happening, we'll go ahead and fast travel. CEO of Whole Milk, yeah. That's the problem, CEO. Well, there are reasons. There are reasons, CEO. You bring out, that's a big conversation. So look at CEO's comment here of Whole Milk, Mr. CEO of Whole Milk. It's a great comment. I mean, I could talk about CEO's comment, I could talk about that for hours, bro. He goes, speaking of strikers, returning to the game after a year and a half. So that was a while ago. So that was before they tuned, they redid Striker, right? He says, it seems like Strikers is super overtuned. Why run any other build? That's a great comment and question. Yes, it is overtuned, right? You can have 200% amplified damage, and with the Ouroboros getting and maintaining that 200% amplified damage becomes even easier than ever. You don't need Ouroboros to do it, but it's just, you know, you don't even have to think about it. But the answer is, why run anything else? Well, there's a lot of details I'm missing there, right? Like, but one of the things is, like, you know, obviously besides just build diversity, but I mean, like me personally, I personally get bored of just running the same build. So there's that, right? And I like integrating different play styles and whatever, and Strikers doesn't work with certain weapons. It doesn't work with rifles, as an example, right? Doesn't work with shotguns. I mean, you can, but you're just missing out on a lot, you know? So it's, so there's that. And then for certain roles, like if you're going to take a status effect role or something, you might want to run something else. But from just a DPS perspective, yeah, you know, it's a true statement. Like, why should I run Umbra or Ongoing Directive or whatever, you know, Negotiator's Dilemma? Actually, that's a good one right there. Negotiators. Like, Negotiators is really good, guys, right? Negotiators is really good. And so the question is, why run Negotiators? You know, why run Negotiators over Striker? Yeah, Negotiators, you can kill 2-3 enemies, you know, or at least take their damage down, if not kill them all. But Striker, you can just do everything so much faster, you know, and more personal survivability, and, you know, ultimately you're gonna clear content about the same time, if not even faster, with Striker than Negotiators, you know. And yeah, I run Striker with a full 1.9 million in armor because it's so strong. It's sort of like, it feels wasteful to not run armor because you're beyond effective damage in the game with Striker. You are. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And so that's why I could talk about this for hours, because a lot of people will run an all red Strikers, and it works for you because of your play style, right? You're playing from cover, which we consider a more relaxed play style, or you could also call it tactical play style. But if you're very aggressive or you run and gun, then, you know, an all red build doesn't work for you, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't find an all red Striker build with the Oreo an optimal build for heroic content. I think that it's lacking. Yeah, the damage is there, but unfortunately it's too much damage. You're throwing away survivability because of all these diminished returns you're getting on that extra damage. You have too much damage, literally. The enemies can't even live long enough for you to really stack well on them, you know? So, I mean, you need those real heavy targets in order to get your stacks, and then finally you're at your optimal stacking level, you know what I mean? So, and then you're trying to carry it. And so the reality is that what a lot of people don't know is, if you take that same Striker build and load it up with 1.9 million in armor plus the memento, you're gonna clear the same content just as fast, if not faster, because now you're a freaking god. You have the 200% amp damage plus 1.9 million in armor plus 1.2 million in bonus armor on a single kill. Oh my god. And that's how I play, right? But yeah, so anyways, it is crazy. It is crazy. It is overpowered. But the reality is it's got a place in the game for really, you know, a good team play content, scaled up content, and it doesn't feel that overpowered in scaled up content. You know what I mean? So I think it's about right, you know? I do. So Striker has weaknesses, you know? It does. It doesn't bring any additional survivability to the table besides damage. However, it's got so much damage that you can add and customize it to have that additional level of survivability. So yeah, you know what I mean? So that's its superpower, is that there's enough damage there for you to get creative, you know? But Yeah, probably does, CEO. You know, I don't, you know, do things by, you know, testing range DPS figures. I go out there and I see how it really performs. Because, sorry, so I'm sitting here to get ammo. That's what I'm doing here. So I'm accumulating ammo, right? This is a way to work around Pistolero. So that's what I'm doing right now. So, yeah. It's so I take that build with all that armor. See, I don't just put on armor for any reason, by the way. It's a waste to have run armor unless you have something like bonus armor or regen or both. And so I'm only running armor because I'm putting on the memento. Yes, in group. So I run the memento with 1.9 million armor in a 4-man legendary and come out with top kills. You know, so it's insane. Yeah, it's insane. And so, but that gives me the ability to use the Ouroboros like it's supposed to. It's an SMG. You need to get in that Chunga's face, right? And so you need to have the resistance to do that. You can also do it with an all red build, but it's riskier. You know, it's riskier. Okay, so we got some ammo, right? We got some ammo, cool. Okay, so Guardians. So you can see this group running here, okay? So you see there's 3 reds and 1 gold, right? The Guardian. So these 3 red guys, they're immune. So the only way to kill the red guys is to take out the Guardian. And so that's why you're using a sniper or a long range weapon, because you want to be able to take out that Guardian from range, because sometimes the Guardian is hiding way in the back of a mission or behind a piece of cover. And what are you going to do with an SMG? You're going to run all the way over there? You know what I mean? So what you want to do, here's the mechanics. So what you want to do is use your strong weapon. Eventually it's going to be your TAC 50 and it's going to be easier, but we don't have ammo yet. So you want to use your TAC 50 and you want to take out the Guardian, and then everybody else is going to be immune. So let's do that. All right, so now they're immune and a little bit disrupted. Now I got Determined active. And now I can shoot these fuckers anywhere. Okay, we're not done, because that's part of the trick, but that's not all of it. I'm also going to show you that you're strong enough. You see that? So these guys are guarded. They're guarded, okay? See that red skull? But I'm going to kill him anyways. If I can just land a shot. See that? So I am strong enough. This is because of Headhunter and snipers. I'm strong enough where once I have Headhunter active, I can bypass the Guardians, even elites. There's an elite down. A veteran down. I'm hitting at 15 million. It's actually probably higher, but you got diminished. See that? So that's the trick. So we're running, that's with all directives. Insane, right? Insane. And so you can play relaxed, you can play aggressive. All you got to do is activate Headhunter, and then you're on your way. So Determined isn't part of it. You don't need Determined. As a matter of fact, Determined doesn't even give you power. It just allows you to play faster. And their immunity, when you break the immunity or when you take out the Guardian, they're only liberated, or how do you say, killable for a minute. Right? Okay, so the Guardian, so here's a good example. The Guardian's hiding, but look at all these immune guys in between me and him, right? So you gotta take out that Guardian. So we're gonna use attack 50 now. Guardian down. Going back to my main sniper, activated Determined. Now everybody I can kill really fast. But you can also use Preservation, so you don't need Determined. It's just gonna help you clear content faster. That's all it does. Oh, whatever. That was a fucked up grenade he just threw, right? Like, perfect throw. So do you see that pink meter? That's my power up. So there's a pink meter that's telling you that I have extra power. You know, and so you build that up. It is on a timer, so it can time out. Okay, so there's a boss, an actual boss. He's immune. Let's get a decoy out. We gotta take out his homie. And this is crazy, guys. I mean, if you look at my build, I'm running a ninja bike build. I got crazy armor on kill. This isn't even a fully powered. I mean, there's strong. I can make way stronger of a sniper build. But my point is, you don't need to. Headhunter does all the work. So what I've done is added survivability. Now, the memento is another way to go. You can get bonus armor and armor regen, but most people are gonna be sniping from cover, and you got the range to do so. So we're hitting at 14 million. We got a very large mag too, and that's why I'm sort of falling in love with this sniper as of lately. It's very smooth in the way it handles. It's the 308, which is the same as a scalpel. Oh, whatever. She just outran me. See how that Guardian went out of bounds? So if you were using an assault rifle or trying to play into this some other way, that can be very challenging. You're gonna have to go run that immune enemy down out of bounds, and the only way to do it is by getting by the immune guys, right? But so basically what I'm telling you is that it's like I don't even feel like I'm playing with the event on, you know. So yes, you can do this with the White Death if you prefer to use that sniper, or the Mantis, or anything in between. So who do we have left? Oh, I forgot to mention that the Murakamis are also giving us more repair skills, right? So, and duration to that drone. So, which is another source of healing. So we got the 2% armor regen, 20% armor on kill, plus a boosted 1 skill tier fixer. Is somebody still alive? What the hell? Oh, did we lose our control point, loser? Where's he at? Come on, man, I'm missing out on my XP. He's right here. You mind doing your job, bro? The heck? Oh, I guess I'll get this loot along the way. Might have just got robbed right there, right? Yeah, so the buff that you get for killing the Guardian, if you look here, it says, so the buff you kill the Guardian, you gotta go to details here. It says when you kill a Guardian, so eliminate the Guardian temporarily increases your weapon damage, rate of fire, reload time, restores armor, and removes immunity. So it's a lot of buffs. I do notice the damage buff that it gives you a little bit. It can be helpful. Where's this? There's somebody still alive somewhere, somehow. This is annoying. Should probably just give up. Oh, there they are, back here. So, did you notice we didn't have ammo issues? And part of that was why I'm playing from cover. So snipers can have ammo issues. Now, most of you are probably not sniping out of cover, but for those that are, like me, then playing from cover will help you generate ammo because we have Pistolero. So you only really need to use Pistolero once to get your ammo, if ever. As long as you're playing from cover, you're gonna be okay on ammo. And that's because Sharpshooter generates ammo for you. I think I'm gonna do a sniper review and help you guys understand and decide which sniper is best for you. But I'm wondering if I should wait for the next season because, you know, we got some damage changes coming in. A lot of people like this R1. Yeah, it's a good one. You can craft that too. Don't forget.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
All right. So that was 2 activities. So we probably got about 2 levels there. So I'll start tracking 12. We're at 688, so 88. You could do all these too, but I go for control points. And so I have an XP farm route. You guys want to know my XP farm route? We're doing it. Okay, it starts here. So I'll just walk you through here and then you'll see me do it. So I start here at the safe house. I run, complete the sinkhole. I run, complete solar farm. I fast travel to capital, complete the crash site. I fast travel here, complete no hope. I fast travel here, complete the choke. I fast travel here. Notice I'm not running anywhere. I complete the flooded, and then I finish off at the Washington Monument. I reset my map. As it's resetting, I fast travel here and then complete the cycle. But this time, after I complete sinkhole, I skip over solar farm because I don't want to run. And then I fast travel over here and go straight to the crash site, and then the rest is the same. So I skip over that through this fast travel and save time. So I'm only running this to clear this particular control point once. You don't have to. You can just skip this one all around and just eliminate this extra jog. But for me, when I'm XP farming, I'm also looking for resources. So here we go. We got a new group of enemies. Let's get the party started. It's nice when you take out this little early group because then you can start the next control point with a headhunter buff. Special ammo, right? Come on. Okay, let's get our decoy out. Using the paint. I'm doing a bad job right there. Come here, big boy. There it is. All right, let's activate determined, and if you do it this way, then you can go into the next fight like fully buffed. There we go. So now we got our buff. We could own these biatches. So there's a couple of guys just waiting for us. Might as well take out the Guardian first. Easy. Let's get to sneak attack some of these fools. Take out that Guardian first. If I can get a headshot on him. Yeah, I see him. That's where stability matters. I forgot to show you my mods, but I got stability there and the weapon handling, and because there's weapon sway, and so that can be a harder shot than it seems. Guess I can save the boss for last. So let's pull it back up our buff here off the boss. Done. All right, that's the first wave. Super fast. Yeah, I see you. I mean, we're killing so well. We got way more survivability than we really need. 20% armor. Come on, man. Get up. Oh, now he's immune. He timed out. As I was saying about the survivability. All right, let's... I don't know how he timed me out. It wasn't that long. There we go. Get our decoy out. Get out of here, Warhound. Nobody wants to fight you.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
There's a boss. That fucking Warhound. Boss. We're still, I mean, we beat that whole thing before the control point people got here, the civilians. She just glitched. Did you see that? I mean, she straight disappeared. There it is. So that pushes us to 89, and we probably got about 1 million. So 812 XP from that. But we're gonna get bonuses down in the corner. Watch the bonuses. So 812,000 off of that. We got a Peril Cash, a Global Star, and then the bonuses should read here. It's calculating. There they are. So let's see here. Next wave bonuses. Or did I miss him? Did I miss him? Should show you your survivor bonus as well as your chain kill bonuses. Maybe they were before. Maybe I missed them. All right. Grupo is a really good one to be farming, by the way. So good map, and this is, you're gonna be in the Grupo zone a lot, but especially if you like explosive builds, obviously for crit builds and stuff like that, it's invaluable. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate you, man. Right on, you got into the clan. Good job. Which what platform are you on, Craig? Okay, so now we're gonna fast travel, right, guys? So we're gonna skip the jog and fast travel here. Right on, Jeffrey. Good job, man. You're leveling up. All right, on your PC. All right. Good job. Yeah, so this is extremely fun, right? And so this is an event that a lot of people can dread. And for me, I'm now basically exploiting it for fun, you know? Getting lots of gear. So according to this, we've leveled up 3 times, right? So every time you level up, you can get a proficiency cache. So it's a good way to track how many levels you've got. But, and that makes sense. You get basically, I mean, just depending on what you encounter, every control point is going to give you something different, right? So sometimes you're going to get other activities entering your control point, and that's what I'm after. And that's why I like doing control points. It's not the only way to farm XP, but I like the variables it brings, basically. And then also bosses, right? Then the named bosses give you named gear, where if you do other activities that don't have named bosses, then you don't get that opportunity, which some people are okay with. It's a heavy gunner over there. Oh, new group. All right, who's shooting me? You? Not for that. Screen shake, please. Oh, man. Fighting you from behind, there we. So the downside, like, you might be thinking, why not go for a full 4-piece hotshot? That's because the hotshot glitches with the decoy, and the decoy is pretty gosh darn important for a sniper build, I gotta say, you know? It's really annoying, I agree. And, you know, I wish it wasn't that way, but... All right. He hurts. He's like 50 million in armor. It's something crazy like that. There it is. All right, clear. Oops, that's not right. What? So one of the reasons why I'm liking the 308 is its size of its mag is really big. And so notice I'm doing all this without having to reload. Okay, I'm gonna try to take out this boss with the tac. I mean, with the Nemesis. See if I can get him in one shot. You can. There it is. I mean, how fast was that? Right? Super fast. Got another level. Oh, we got rogues.
Agent detected.
Lucky for them, I have a headhunter about 27 million right there.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Rogue assault turret detected.
Got him.
Hostile assault turret detected. Rogue fixer drone detected. Hostile phaser drone detected.
So I use a Nemesis on rogues because they're so tanky. There it is.
Eliminated.
Fastest rogue encounter ever. No, not really. I've had faster. Look at that. Nice little sadist there. Not into it, but... All right, let's get our loot. So one of the things, if you're into like progressing your character on the leaderboards, headshots don't count in the leaderboards during global events. Doesn't that kind of suck? I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, good idea, Craig. Interested in hearing how long that lasts before you run out of space. You know, because as you get deeper into the game, man, stash space is so valuable. You almost might need like a second account for PvP because PvP is wild, man. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother set of gear, really. You know, I consider it that way. Because it's a lot of, it's not, you don't need durability. Durable, what am I trying to say? Something like that, right? Like you don't need as much durability. You need a lot of like bursting situations, you know, like for PvE, what we're looking for is to outlast 50 enemies at least, right? Because each one of these encounters is going to bring 50 enemies. And so that's what we're building for. And so we're like Headhunter, for example, right? But in the street fights and PvP, I mean, really all you're looking for is to beat that 1v1. And if you make it past that, that's great. But most engagements end or start there, right? Start and end there. And whatever buff you earned is going to be lost on the second encounter, you know, because all of our buffs are really short, right? They're like 10-second buffs and whatever. So it's really, you know, you're building for a 1v1 situation, and you'll be lucky if you survive it beyond that, you know, or be not just survive, but really, you know, whatever talent you're using might not have the duration.
Civilians in danger.
So these little side fights here are great because, again, you can pick up a buff and go into the control point stacked. So there we go. So we got our dealio. Look at that. We already got an award. Oops. Oops. Let's try to take out the
Reinforcements incoming. Civilians in distress.
So I play on the Xbox, if you guys didn't know, in case you're wondering.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Boss down. There we go.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And so we'll change up the builds in a little bit too. So I'll give you some more options. Look at some rifles and stuff like that too. We also have that XP farm build that I created not too long ago. That'll work for this too. When I created the other day. If you skip the mechanics, it can be more difficult. So just make sure you don't cheat yourself on that. And the mechanics where, you know, get that one kill with either your TAC 50 or Nemesis or White Death if you don't have any of those others, and then go to town. Ballsy, huh? Just coming right up here. There it is.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles. Supply room access. Locked.
Yay, thanks for subbing. I saw that you had a sub. It said I got your prime. Thanks. I appreciate that. Craig. So you guys get it? You get it? You get it, right? You ready to see a different build? There's something here real quick that I didn't show. I forgot to show you the mod. So I'm running to 45% headshot damage mod here. There's no reload penalty. That's why I like that mod. It only comes with sharpshooter, so keep that in mind. And then I got reload speed here. If you guys notice, my reloads are lightning fast. And then I got 20% stability, and then an extra 5 rounds here. Look at that, 12 rounds at a 70 RPM. This weapon's getting a buff next season, plus 20 RPM. Pretty excited about that. 1.9 second reload, but tactical reloads are way faster. They're like really fast. So there's like, that's why I'm able to, oops, wrong gun. Get some shots out, watch this. And then if I reload, watch this reload. I mean, that's so fast, right? And with 12 rounds, you don't get to empty all the time, very often, if ever. And so all your reloads are tactical with this weapon, which means faster killing and basically chain killing without a reload. It's basically skipping the reload because that reload is so fast. It's the amount of time that you need to acquire your next target anyways. So you could hit that reload button after every shot, you know. So I'm going to reset the control points now, and then we're going to change up the build a little bit. So Liquid, I'm just, you know, there's just timers. It's a matter of choosing your skill. So when you pop one skill, it puts the other skill on cooldown. But it comes back, right? After whatever its cooldown is. So on average, their cooldowns are about 20 seconds. So basically, I can only not use it for 20 seconds. And so that's why I'm using the Fixer drone, because it has such a long duration. And I'm running the Murakamis. That is giving me more skill duration, and we got a skill tier off of our backpack, so it's giving this a pretty decent duration. It's got 300-second duration, so it only goes on cooldown once during that whole engagement, because we're clearing out all those control points in about 300 seconds or less. So we got an SRS junk. Clear out this stuff real quick. But yeah, your skills come back. Your skills come back. But if you put something like a Reviver Hive or whatever, a consumable, highly consumable skills, then they become useless with that cooldown. So there's that. You do have to choose your skills based on the directives that you're running. All right, here we go. So here we go. Okay, we got 20% armor on kill, 2% armor regen. So what we can do now is let's go ahead and take off the ninja. We're going to put on the memento and pick up 3% armor regen right there, plus 30% weapon damage, and get that 30% skill efficiency, which is going to be helping these. So, but in order to get the weapon handling, we definitely want the weapon handling. That's helping my reload. So we're going to need to now run 2 pieces of hot shot, and we can put that anywhere really. So let's just go ahead and put that down here in the holster. And now if I keep it like this, that gives us 3, 4, 5% armor regen. But I like having some armor on kill too. And so, but this duration is really nice. So, you know what I mean? So we can have bonus armor, or we can run, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll run a Bellstone chest. So that way I can get my armor on kill and have my armor regen. So now we got 3, 4, 5% armor regen plus 10% armor on kill. And then I'll show you why we're going to do that in a second. And then let's go ahead and put on our headshot damage here on the chest. And then I'm going to swap this weapon out to the 1886. So now we're able to run a rifle. Why are rifles valuable? So when you run directives, you have that pistolero issue, right? Where you are limited on ammo, but rifles get so much ammo that they really never run out of ammo. So once you earn it once, you're good to go for hours. And so that's what makes rifles good. Also, they're easier to run and gun with, and we can play into our bonus armor. We now have 1.1 million in armor. We could probably run more if we wanted to, but we'll just leave it here. I'm just gonna check my weapons, that I have the right weapon set up here. And my specialization. I didn't check that earlier. Yeah, we do. Okay. So yeah, I love running the Memento with snipers. I do it a lot. Really good for the regen, and your decoy gives it some nice duration and better skill haste. And even in group, you can still one-shot chain kill with the Memento, even without Mementos, playing in Legendary. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Here's the mechanics, right? So let's pay attention to the mechanics. No matter which build we run today, the mechanics will be the same. We're gonna start off with the TAC 50. Now, ideally, we wanna take out a Guardian first, but we don't have a Guardian. That poses problems, right? So this is why you want snipers. So let's get that Guardian out of cover. He's in the back there, I see him. So I'm gonna start with my decoy out. Keep these guys occupied. There he is, all the way in the back. And so that's why we want the sniper, so that we can pick these Guardians off. There he is, he's coming. There we are. Now, I'm gonna switch over to my rifle. Hold on, hold on. We're just short of damage there. I lost my chain kill, so hold on a second. There we go. All right, there we go. Why is he immune? We should be able to bust through that. I don't know what happened there. Hold on. What am I missing? Our rifle should be strong enough to break through that, so I don't know what happened there. We're hitting at 13 million. So this will give you the ability to run and gun a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. He was guarded. Might just be a matter of getting a couple of trophies under your belt before it all happens. Because that was 17 million right there. Come on down, boss. Let's just get the loot while he's up there messing around. Glory days, my comments, nah. Did get a kill with our pistol because we need to get that first spike of ammo. Figure out where these guys are coming from. So I'm switching to my pistol to get some ammo here. I can just land it. There it is. Get off me. All right. Loading up. Get off me, man. God damn. They're everywhere. Oh. Jesus. Could not escape that. Oh, Pure Prime in the house. What up, Pure? Bring in the party. Let's do a shout out to Pure Prime. Welcome everybody that came in with Prime. We are playing the global event Guardians. And we're in round 2 now. Now testing a different build. Giving people different options to play and bypass the global event. Basically, with enough power to, whether there's a Guardian out there or not, you can get that kill. And farm the hell out of these events and get tons of red stars. So that's what we're working on today. What are you guys up to? Looks like he was playing the Division 2. All right, you guys were doing the right thing then. Good people. Oh. Damn fire. Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh yeah. I know somebody on the last event that lost, I think it was almost 2,000 stars they forgot because of the holiday. And so they accidentally missed out on a ton of stars. And that's scary. That's scary. That's like a heartbreaking amount of stars to lose. But for new players, which there's a ton of right now, by the way, you know, these global events are so valuable. Because, you know, the named items take a while to accumulate, especially those Dark Zone ones. And this is the fastest path to them. And they come with really good rolls.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'll let you set up your turret. Like having my nemesis for the bosses. This guy's still alive back there. Come on, guys. You had one job. There it is. One stinking little job. How dare you?
Supply room access unlocked.
Prime, are you around? What's good? OMG, Harv, what up? Kitty Cat, Molly. It's good to see you back, Molly. It's been a minute. I got to do a phone call. Yeah. Can do some business. Some business. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, the stars are good. I mean, you have 2 weeks to play this event, so you can really amass lots of stars, you know, Guardians. So I got 11 stars here, but I tell people at least play until you get through this little rewards track, you know, even if you don't like the event, so you can get your exotics. But yeah, the red star is basically it's a currency, so you can use them at the base of operations season vendor to buy exotic caches or named item caches. But named item caches, the reason why I like them more is because they're really affordable. They're only 8 red stars and a chance to get some really good and hard to get gear. And if you're running multiple characters, you're getting massive amounts of resources, more than you realize, right? Because when you level up one character with 5 directives, you're leveling up all characters with 5 directives, and that translates to watch points, which for all of you interested in expertise, that translates to printer filament, which is the most efficient way to level up your expertise system via research, your proficiency. Yeah, the fastest way to rank up the season through the rewards track, really what we're doing here, it's the same methodology. If you're newer to the game, some people like doing just, what do you call it? Public executions, and they just kind of go around grabbing all those with directives and maybe even dropping down to challenging if you're using like an assault rifle or something. And skipping over the pistolero. So 4 directives, challenging, public execution. So here's a public execution right there, right? And that's because the array of enemies that you get aren't all elites. And so that's why some people like that. You're getting a mix of enemies. Now, if you do control points, like one of these, it's all elites, right? So at least on heroic. So, but if you're running a build that doesn't care, like what I'm running, like this build doesn't care if they're all elites or not, you know, so, then you have the option to run it on heroic with all directives. What you should expertise, you should definitely go for weapons and skills first. Damage skills preferably first, but weapons and skills first. And not just any weapons, the weapons that you know you're going to use all the time. So you're talking like maybe the Scorpio, that's a real popular one, the St. Elmo's. But you should be very selective on what you expertise. Yeah, it kind of gets you into this buyer remorse or, you know, paralysis kind of situation. But that should be a good thing because it's really expensive, you know. So we got this Guardian way in the back here. So we're gonna have to kick this off and try to survive. See, this is the whole thing, right? You got these Guardians. There he is. He's coming to join the fight. Now, you don't have to worry about the Guardians eventually, but you have to get at least one of them. At first. Just at first. And then you activate. There we go. Now we're good to go. And so what we're looking for is our power up, and you need to be able to kill somebody for that power up. That's why one Guardian matters. And the power up we're talking about really is Headhunter. And if you have Headhunter active, what's happening is we're bypassing the event altogether. Oh, he just got him went immune. That was a glitch. Because we can shoot through immunity. So apparently the game's not perfect. Surprise anybody? Fucking heavy gunner, plus that turret just wailing on me. Move. turret. I want that turret to be mine. Come here. Ah, that was a headshot. Messing with me, man. Oh, you messed with that for a while. Trying to get your friend. Oh, he's everywhere. Oh, now you're down there. Jeez, I can't get down there. Oh, I can. I don't know. You can do that. There's barbed wire, so cool. Learn something new every day. Really do. This guy's worse than the rogues. Jesus, dude. Armor much?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Her fire's nasty. Like a swimming pool of fire. You max out your printer filament? Good job. I have a hard time doing that. Yeah, the striker drone is great. We were just featuring that the other day because it does such a good job at pulling their attention away from you, doesn't it? Sometimes they go immune like that and they shouldn't, right? We should be able to blast at the immunity, so it's kind of weird. I think it might have something to do with that pink status bar when it expires for some reason. So we got it there.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
He is piecing out. Come back here, man. Jesus Christ. Not a big deal. We all die someday. Did you guys see the new mask? What do you think about it? I'm wearing it. Helmet mask combo. Very ninja. Feel a little bit like Snake Eyes. Chino Barrera. What up, man? New player, level 15. Are you level 15, like shade level 15 or character level 15? Because it's, I know. The fact that I have to ask you that question is annoying, right? Because Yeah, because I have another new character too, and my character's level 15, but there's also, once you get your watch, you become a shade level 15, and then 16 and 17, and then 12,000 apparently. But before you head over to New York for your first time, your character level 15. Let me know, because the answer definitely changes. But I'm assuming you're talking about watch level 15. I don't know, but I'm playing. My point is, I have a guide that I'm making, that I have made, and it's a multi-part guide for new players who are in the beginning of the game. And so I'm also doing a live stream gameplay walkthrough for players, for new players too. But if you're watch level 15, what I recommend you do is work on your level 40 recalibration library. And then start working on your proficiency slowly, but there's no hurry, just background. Start using different weapons and then researching your proficiency. So that's all happening at the recalibration bench. What up, Angrish? Good to see you back. And then from there, start to assemble your necessary builds. You can have some necessary builds. One necessary skill build, one necessary DPS build, probably striker. And then working on getting your key exotics, your level 40 exotics, which can be your St. Elmo's BTSU gloves, Memento backpack, Scorpio, Coyote mask, and Vial. Those are your essentials. Got to have those exotics. The reason why is because if you want to play certain game modes, you're gonna have to have certain builds. Like Eclipse Protocol Vial build is really important. Look at him glitching. We're here. Oops, wrong fucking gun. God damn it. Hold on. Two foamers, great.
Reinforcements en route.
Yeah, he's immune now. That took too long. Timing is of the essence a little bit, isn't it? Oops. Oh, forgot about that fucking exploding thing. Oh, heal, fuck. Oh, that sucks. What a stupid. That's just stupid. Stupid little mechanic. Appreciate you, Katie. That pink exploding crap is crap, you know what I mean? Means you kind of got to keep your distance from them. It makes it a little harder to run and gun, right? That exploding stuff. Ah, fucking immune again. Sometimes it's the layout, you know. You don't get clean shots.
Get away from me. Bring it.
Ah. Stop moving weird. She was a juking queen. Get out of there. Oof, that was close. So it's only the guardians that explode. Okay. Forgot about that detail. Gonna make me run all the way over there.
Incoming hostiles detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Damn, that guy's so fast. Oh my god, he outruns bullets too. Oh my lord.
Out of shell.
Where can my baby be?
Cover to go around. I got you. Gotta be around here.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Got some immunities. Go get that boss finished off. Get off me.
Unloading on target.
Fuck. I'm blind. Oh. Get off me. God. So annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, that's right, Chino. You don't worry about builds until basically about World Tier 1 or level 30. Right about then. So you just need to level up. That's the grind. The grind is get to level 30. That is the grind. Feed the table, feed the table. Yeah, that's right. I just think that like level 50, yeah, you don't have to worry about builds. So basically, as you level up your character, just grab whatever random crap you're picking up as far as gear goes. Really, honestly, it's like, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter because you just need, if you're level 15, you need your gear to say level 15 because it's gonna up your armor. So use your gear to level up your armor and then use your weapons to level up your damage. So your weapons are really important to maintain. So if you're level 15, your weapon needs to be level 15, 16, 17. There can be a little bit of a gap, but every time you hit the round numbers like 10, 20, 30, you'll see the enemies increase in their resistance enough to where your damage is gonna start to lag behind. So yeah, use your weapons to just, so that it's pretty easy. Just maintain. So if you're level 15, everything should be close to 15 or right around there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a 4-piece hot shot, but the downside with hot shot is that it kind of glitches with the skill. And it really pisses me off. I'll use Walker. Just keep it simple on this one. It glitches, yeah. So 4-piece hot shot, it's a shame because it's a really good gear set, but it glitches with the decoy, and you need that decoy on sniper builds, really. Where is my Walker? There it is. So this is just a standard little sniper build. Everybody should have this one for sniping. Yeah, that sounds right. Latios, probably, huh? Ricardo, what up? Oh, snipe. That's a good question, man. I'm torn there. I mean, named item. In my opinion, named items are way more valuable overall for builds, but you got to have the exotics too. You know what I mean? But 20 stars. It depends on how well you grind, man. You know, because 20 stars is so expensive. So, you know, if you don't have very many stars and, you know, then I would go personally for named items because you can get more bang for your buck. But it's all RNG based. But if you don't have very many stars and you spend them on like one exotic cache, it's like, oh, you know. Be painful. There's no right answer though, man. There's really not. Just a preference thing. Because yeah, you're gonna have to get all those exotics anyways at some point, so. Yeah, the Mantis is another really good option here too, but I'm not gonna use it right now just because of the glitching thing. So I'm earning a little bit of ammo here before we get out there. All right. See, the Ninja backpack on sniper builds works really well because sniper builds have all the power that you need. So you don't really need any more power. And that's where I recommend, that's the world that Ninja lives in. You know, Ninja backpack is really good on builds that don't need any more power. And there's a lot of builds that don't need any more power. clear this whole control point with a
Reinforcements
single spot.
incoming.
Trophies, anybody? So watch. See, we just lost all of our hotshot bonuses because we threw out the decoy. So you could still use a decoy, you just can't toss it. And that's annoying because the best way to use your decoy is to toss it. Where'd that come from? Oh, you cheater. And then I switched weapons and lost the buff too. That's just ridiculous. So, it's sad. Oh, that was your armor. Felt like a head to me. Give it to me. I'll take it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Reinforcements have arrived.
Do this. Take them out. I'll flank them. I won't let you down. Not so defensive. I'll watch out for you.
I'm
I'm reloading.
reloaded.
Did not even hide. I give up.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'm out of bullets. I want to see you dead. I'll keep an eye on you.
Anybody still alive?
Fire at them. Can't fucking wait. Deploying RPG.
There is somebody still alive.
No line of sight.
Dusk attack left. So yeah, if you're playing this right now, it's a good time to be reaping into that apparel event too. So don't forget about that. So I'm not showcasing it because I've already have everything, but you should be getting Phoenix Down apparel cache keys. Every, what is it? Every 4 levels? I appreciate you, Atlas. Kind words, kind words. All right. Remember, Grupo gives you explosive damage. Is Grupo getting a buff next season? On its explosive? It is, isn't it? It's getting more explosive damage next season, I think. I think it's giving us 20%. Does that sound right? I'm going off of memory here. The buffing, most of the brand set second or third piece bonuses. So yeah, when I'm farming XP, I have my route. So you'll notice I do the same little circle. And then also for XP, farming with directives. What up, Nick? Territory matters. So because of that special ammo. So if you go into an outcast zone, you're going to catch on fire with a single bullet. It's really painful to fight the certain
Hostile control point nearby.
factions because of that special ammo. So, you know, especially the one where you catch on fire. That's got to be the worst one. You can still do it, still have fun or whatever, but you have to play a little bit more cautiously. Oh, I missed that.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, missed out.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
See the Guardians hiding in there? Very annoying. Sometimes you're just gonna run into that situation. For the most part, really trying to avoid that. What are you gonna do, right? You're gonna die is what's gonna happen apparently. Run through a pool of fire is what you're gonna do. And then you got a Rusher chasing you. Hold on. We'll get out of it. Oh yeah, how does it feel? You chasing me? Oh my god. There we go.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh god, this is so fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, those were both on. I'm telling ya. Sometimes I see that bullet take a weird curve, and I don't understand why. It's like not where I pulled the trigger, you know? Shoots like swerves off to the left. Doesn't make any sense. It's like the bullet goes, nope, I don't want to go that way. Be brave.
Securing the position now.
This medic is, I don't know where he's going. Capitol building?
Supply room access unlocked.
Hell of a boost.
Good that division agent, right?
All right, and I'm swinging down here. Canadian, no. I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's going to be another phase of the PTS. But most of what I see from the PTS, most of what I gathered from the PTS, you know, I can see from paper. It's pretty straightforward, you know. You know, most of the talk has really been about the Eagle Bearer in the F2000, but you know, that's pretty straightforward. You either like the Eagle Bearer or you don't. There's a very split community on that topic, you know. I'm one that doesn't personally like it, so even if it gets more, the ability to get more damage isn't enough for me to use it. But there's other people that really enjoy that gun and looking for excuses to use it, and more damage is a good excuse for them too. But I just can't ignore handling issues and the talent that's really not that great for PvE. I'm talking PvE specifically.
Reinforcements incoming.
Of course, it's a heavy gunner back there. The armor regen is pretty straightforward, but I'm excited about it, and I like a lot of the changes. I mean, some of them are just kind of like, you know, it's great. It's great. They're all buffs for the most part. I mean, we got the gear lock thing. We'll see if that sticks. Still in question. We were talking about some of it last night, like, you know, the gear lock thing as a situation to help PvP, but I think they're also looking to stop some exploiting. And I was saying that I think that the devs consider some of what the speedrunning community does as an exploit, and so it's going to stop some of that too, because I think that they've been getting away with some of the stuff that is technically exploiting, you know, and I think the devs, for ethical reasons, have to address those things too, even though it's not very popular. But, you know, if you get on a leaderboard and get like the fastest time clearing whatever, an incursion or a raid or something, but you use an exploit to do that, is that fair? You know, I don't know. But that's, you know, so there's more to that gear lock than just a PvP or general PvE scenario. You know, it's inconvenient, but it stops some of those exploits. Or it doesn't, right? There's always an exploit out there, but you know, yeah, I mean, I don't want it. I don't like it. I change gear in the middle of combat all the time because I'm in a build lab, and so personally, it's going to annoy the hell out of me. Because that's all I do. You know, I'm like, nah, this mask isn't working. Let me swap out this mask in the middle of combat, you know. I mean, it's basically the testing range has that mechanic in it, and the testing range is annoying. I'm like, okay, let me go in the hallway. The real question is, you know, there's all these bugs that they're fixing. There's supposed to be over, you know, 2,000. I'm wondering which ones are or are not on their radar for real, you know? Like, there's a bug right now. I'm on the build I'm using, and it sucks. It makes me not want to use Hotshot very often. And I love Hotshot. This build, probably, but unfortunately, you know, I don't know. I have so many builds. This particular one is pretty straightforward, though. And I'm always kind of evolving things, too. So this, even if I do have this build, this is probably represented when Hotshot first came out. So it'd be a season 11 build. And then I've made 100 variations of it since then. Come on, man, I can't see you. Oh my God. But I've started to really enjoy the 308, which is a sniper I'm using. Particularly its reload and its large mag together just make you a beast. And it shoots straight, I gotta say. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, so Walker's pretty much one of the default pieces for a sniper build. The chain killer with perfect headhunter. And then all the stats are the same, so weapon handling and headshot damage everywhere. And then we're running 4 pieces hot shot, marksman rifle, weapon handling, headshot damage, and then headache. The reason why I want headache is really because of its armor on kill and its auto reload or free reload. And that's really valuable for a sniper because when you're on a roll, you don't want to have to stop and reload. It's not the end of the world for this build because the 308 has a lightning fast reload, but either way, it's a good way to get armor on kill and bonus armor, as you saw. And then the memento is giving us regen, 30% weapon damage that the enemy can't take away. And then when I'm playing aggressive, I actually use the bonus armor too. But it also gives our skill, which in this case is the decoy and the fixer. It gives them longer durations, which is nice when you're running directives. I use the Nemesis as a backup to take out those heavy targets. And then the tactical 308 is my primary. I'm really liking the sniper right now. It's like my latest favorite. I feel like I'm cheating on my covert SRS though. I do feel a little guilty. What? Is somebody still alive? It was done. Who are you? Random bad guy. And then I'm running sharpshooter specialization. The TAC 50 is pretty critical because there's mechanics to sniper builds that, you know, if you don't do the mechanic, you'll wonder why you're not able to do what you see me doing in the video or the live stream. And so I use the, I mean, you absolutely don't have to, but it's basically a shortcut. But I use the TAC 50 or the Nemesis to get my first kill. And then I switch over to my next weapon. So what it's doing is it's fully activating my headhunter so that I'm at 1,250%. So when I switch over, I get the full buff. When I switch over to my 308. And then that gets you to your peak performance faster. So, you know, you're shooting everything, taking down everything with a single shot. And so when you run hybrid builds that have lots of armor or whatever, you're still performing as if you didn't have any armor, as if you're running an all red build and whatever, because you're playing into the mechanic, you're leaning into the mechanic. Yeah, the covert looks nice. It is. I like its look, and it's got a nice skin too if you purchase the skin. But King Aaron, I do have a lot of sniper builds. I run the headshot builds a lot, not just sniper ones, but like rifle builds, pistols, shotguns.
Control point detected.
I do run everything though. SMGs. Funny thing is, I use the assault rifles the least, you know, in LMGs, which is the opposite of most people, right? Most people, that's kind of their favorite class. Yeah, but this is how this one looks. It's a good looking one, pretty tactical looking. And then I don't think I have an SRS in here right now. I don't. Yeah. So for the mechanics, you want to start off with, you need a kill to start off, and the only person you can kill is one of these guardians. So he is your first kill, and then from there, it doesn't matter. So there we go. And now I'll get my second kill. Now that's the mechanic. That's all it takes. So now you can one-shot anybody. It doesn't matter what build or what pieces you have on your build anymore, or which is your favorite sniper. No. 2 degree, right? Fucking screen shake is massive on that.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I kill the guardians for good measure, but you don't have to kill them in that order once you're active, because Headhunter's so strong. Ooh, he's a big guy, huh? Their ads. How did he not die right there?
Vital signs critical.
Get this in here. Looking for the element of surprise.
There we go, got him. Belly shots.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, so when it comes to snipers, most work, so it's really just finding your favorite. I have a lot of favorites. White Death is a classic one, though, if you're looking for... It's a good place to start. Comes with a lot of damage. It's got a really slow reload. But the good news with the sniper class is that it's really overpowered, so you don't really need the damage that White Death gives you. It's more than what the game asks you to have to chain kill. So all you're looking to do is... Why can't I get that guy? What the fuck? All you're looking to do is one-shot everybody, right? So you either can or you can't. So anything over the can is waste. And so that's when you start adding things like armor regen or bonus armor or weapon handling, whatever you feel like your build wants. until you can't, right? And then add back what you're missing.
That's right.
Ah, lame. Can't see. I can bleed.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Fire! Let's work as a team! Bloody hell!
Oh, felt like that hit. I think I got cheated.
Objective in sight. Another shot and I'm toast!
Ah,
There!
give me that head again. Peek. He knows what's happening. You out of here. He's trying to shoot your boss. There he is.
Back the fuck! Yeah, you like that?
Bleed. Hits hard, huh?
Supply room access locked.
Yeah, you want it? The Mantis is beautiful. I can switch to the Mantis for a while. It's a great gun. It was actually the gun that got me to sniping, and it's probably truly my all-time favorite gun in the game. The Mantis. It is so unique. And I wish they made more weapons like that. Not just snipers, but like assault rifles or whatever, shotguns. It is so unique. It's the only gun that synergizes with the skill. With a particular skill, right? I mean, you got the capacitor, which works for damage skills, but the... let's see if I have the Mantis. I should have it here. Yeah. So the Mantis gives you unlimited decoys. Headshot kills reset the cooldown of the decoy, and there's nothing like that in the game. It's fantastic. So we'll use that for a while. It's fast. It plays really good in close quarter combat. All right, let's head to the next one. Yeah, it's a shame, and I think more people are coming around to realizing how good of a sniper it is. It's has more a primary weapon feeling to it than something like the Nemesis. Although, if you practice the Nemesis, it's a damn good weapon. I mean, nothing can stand against the Nemesis. But you know, you got to charge up. But when you get good with the Nemesis, you kind of feel. Your muscle memory kind of helps on that charging a little bit, and you don't have to charge up all the way against like elites. I mean, non-elites.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Okay, so now we got the Mantis. Everything else is the same. The only downside of the Mantis is you lose a Nemesis, which sometimes you need for... Who's this purple guy? What is he? Yeah, sometimes you need a Nemesis for like bosses and whatever. And so the TAC 50 doesn't work against bosses, which sucks. Not the end of the world, though. God, you suck, dude. I don't know how they outrun my shots like that. Not moving that fast, right? To outrun bullets? Is that really? Okay, so now.
Hostile control point nearby. System curtailed. System reactivated.
Oh yeah, it'll work on this build for sure. Yeah, and it's getting a 30% weapon damage buff next season. It's gonna get even stronger. So the only downside is that you got to be careful on tossing out your decoy because it glitches with the gear set, but that has nothing to do with the weapon. Oh, what? What's going on? Oh, duh. Never mind. Sorry.
Incoming.
I just realized. Yeah, obviously you have to go for pure headshots with this one. Sorry. That might not be obvious to some of you, but earlier we were able to shoot body shots and one-shot kill because, and keep the chain kill going because of determined, but the Mantis doesn't have determined, so make sure you land them on the head all the time. It only slows you down a little bit. It is worth it because of those decoys, though. Oh. Look at how far that Guardian is. I mean, it's why I think sniper builds are the best in this event. I mean, many cases, it happens a lot where they're really far away like that. How am I taking damage so consistently?
This is it.
Is it me you're looking for? What? I feel like my own guys are shooting me. How you doing?
Answer me. Eat this.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh man, the Mantis is amazing. I love the man. Yeah, you're gonna like it, Snipe Cookie. It's gonna go well with your name too. Unlimited decoys, which I often say is the best skill for DPS builds. The decoy.
Friendly down. Blow it to pieces.
Fucking turret. Horrible placement on that thing. Come out and play wherever you are.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Stay right there. They're almost on me. I'll break your fucking.
Oh, you.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
The beast. So the only downside, it has nothing to do with the weapon, but it's the gear set glitches. So see how I have the little skull with the meter right there underneath? So if I throw my decoy, it clears it. And it's not supposed to do that. That's the glitch. And that's the gear set. So the reality is a 4-piece hotshot isn't that great because it glitches with the decoy, which is the best skill for a sniper. And hotshot is a sniper gear set. So it's conflicting. Makes me sad. Medic sniper? Probably future. I don't think I have any right now. It's called future. Initiative. And then there's a named sniper, pretty easy to get. It's not a Dark Zone exclusive, but there's a named sniper that gives you, what is it, 40% more repair skills on headshot. So what I'm going to do is instead of running a 4th piece of hotshot, I'm just going to go ahead and run a Habsburg for 15% more headshot damage. And that's because we're just not getting the most out of hotshot because of our decoy, and the decoy is way more important than the gear set. Yeah, you could also turn hotshot into a repair build too by running skill tiers on it. And then if I did that, I would probably run the White Death with the talent that I was talking about is reformation on your weapon. So reformation is going to give you more skill repair on headshots. I'm pretty sure I've done that at some point. $11 billion's not bad. $11 million's pretty good. You only need 10 on solo. I realize you want more. I mean, there's a little bit of a buff here because of the event, so it does give you a little bit more damage when I got that pink icon. But either way, this build should hit somewhere around 18 million, I think. full stacks. It starts with, this is probably what you're maybe missing, is it starts with what weapon. What weapon
Hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
is really activating Headhunter? And for me, it's not the Mantis or the 308 or the White Death. It's the TAC 50. And that's how I get the strongest hit, by using the strongest weapon to get my first kill. And then any kill after that, I don't care. So I switch over to my TAC 50, get my first kill, then swap over to whatever gun at that point and just go to town. So it's peaking my damage right away too, right? It's like, instead of having to kill 3 people to peak my damage, I get it on my first kill. So here's this guy right here. We'll use him as an example. So here, so that's 12.6 million, right? Non-crit. And then I switch over to my Mantis. And now my Mantis, see the little Headhunter bar is full. So my Headhunter's got the full buff now. 18.9 million on my second kill. So I peaked out right after that first kill. The first kill peaked me. And now I'm hitting at 19.5 million. Oops. And now for some reason, I don't know why that didn't carry. Now we can. 19 million. So that, it's the mechanic is probably what you'd be missing. It has nothing to do with much of the build. So I am running the Memento, right? Not Vigilance. And so that's why our sniper builds, if you follow my channel, I have so many of them that are pretty creative. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it's like, we should be able to bypass those guys. And sometimes it's not.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, we don't even have any trophies. So there's a lot more damage on the table. Let's get some trophies. Trophies timed out. So pulling out the TAC 50 to reacquire my buff because I broke his helmet, which is gonna end your buff. There you go. 12 million there. Didn't hit the boss. 16 million. Pull back out my TAC 50 because I know I'm gonna get the kill here. And then I'll reacquire the buff on the next guy. Oh, well, he's a helmeted dude, so I'll hold my horses.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Ah, that was a body shot. Oh, that was a body shot.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah, good question. So the TAC, it's the damage. Let me show you. So the TAC 50 is not a full-time weapon, of course,
Access unlocked.
but so your White Death is still going to be your primary weapon. So we're just talking about for the mechanic purpose of activating Headhunter. But if you look at your stats, I'll put on the White Death here also. So let's put on the White Death, and then I'll load up a strong scope here. Okay, cool. So 1.2 million base damage, right? And then this one is 2.8 million base damage. Now I got expertise on mine, but either way, it's more than twice the base damage of the White Death. And when it comes to sniper builds, you don't care about crits. As a matter of fact, I don't count my crit damage when I'm looking at my damage. I want the non-crit damage. That's what's important to me, because you only got one shot to kill. So, you know, a 60% chance to get your maximum damage is not a good thing. That means 40% of the time you're not going to have it. And on sniper, it's the first shot that matters. And so you need 100% chance at making sure you have the damage to bring that target down. So the TAC 50 brings that to the table. At 2.8 million, you can take out, with a decent sniper build, you can take out most elites with a single shot. Not only are you going to kill that elite with a single shot, you're also going to be putting out enough damage to maximize Headhunter to its full 1,250% cap. So when you transfer over to the White Death or the Mantis or whatever one you're using, that weapon is now at its strongest potential. And so you could also do the Nemesis, does it too, but the Nemesis is not as strong as the TAC 50, unless against bosses. So the Nemesis is stronger against bosses because specialization weapons take a hit against bosses. But if you look at your stats now, so the White Death has 342, right? 342. Now, if you look at the Nemesis, it's got 316. Now, wait. The pistol, 245. The TAC 50 has 345 headshot damage. The TAC 50 has more headshot damage than the White Death. That's crazy, right? Because the White Death comes with the perfect headshot damage modifier. So not only does this have the highest total damage, it also has higher headshot damage. What's even crazier, I haven't even mentioned, is that the TAC 50 doesn't pick up damage from marksman rifle damage, so it's naturally stronger. So marksman rifle damage, so the TAC 50 is not considered a marksman rifle. It's considered a specialization weapon, which is a class of its own. So it doesn't pick up specialization damage. I'm sorry, marksman rifle damage. It picks up headshot damage, yes. It picks up weapon damage, yes, and amp damage and any special damage like that. But all this marksman rifle damage is going to these two weapons only, and they still don't catch up to the TAC 50. So the TAC 50 has more headshot damage, and it's got more base weapon damage. And it can penetrate, you can kill more than one target, so it actually has a talent too. That's weird. It actually has a talent. It can actually kill more than one target at the same time, which is pretty fun to do. So when you see a couple of targets standing at a manhole or whatever, you just line up their heads. You can take them all out at the same time. Yeah, so the white, but what's going to happen is then, so once you activate Headhunter, then you're going to roll back to, let's say, your White Death, and that's your primary weapon. You use it, and then until you lose your Headhunter buff. And then you go back to your TAC 50 and start it over. You know, get another headshot, and then go back to your White Death, and you could probably, on average, probably get, you know, an easy 10 kills before you have to roll back to your TAC 50, easily. If not more, right? What stops your chain killing is usually helmets. Depending on your talent, right? Or if you land a body shot. Depends on your gun. But if you're running Determined, then you're going to maintain your Headhunter stack for a lot longer. Which is why we do it. But if you want a more classic sniping experience, then you're going to probably want to skip Determined. So we've pulled up about 17 levels so far. All right, so we just cleared my farming route there, you can see all the green guys. And then what I do is, oh look, we got a convoy. Let's take that. Those are always fun.
Civilians in distress.
So I kind of like the first build I was running for this. I'm going to go to that. The ninja build. So we were running, I think, a Bellstone here. Is this one right? And I think we were running a Habsburg here. This is the first build we started out with. And then down here, I think we were running Murakami's headshot damage with red. And then over here, we were running Uzina Getica for more armor on kill. So you have armor on kill, weapon handling, and regen going on here. So there's 2% regen happening there. Oh, wait, this was Bellstone. So we also had armor on kill. That's right. No. We already had that. I'm sorry. Going back. There we go. So this is bringing 10% armor on kill, 20% armor on kill, 2% regen, and then weapon handling is why we're running that piece. Oh, shit. We're missing the opportunity. Oh, am I too late? Fuckers.
Enemy in the open.
Did the Warhound go away? No, it's right there. There we go. Now I got the White Death, but I don't want the White Death. Hold on. I want that 308. Cool.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So now we got to reactivate. Got it. Okay, now we need to be playing from cover. That's not cover, apparently, which is dumb. I'll play back here. This is a good spot.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Keep them pinned down.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yeah, I like the, out of today's builds, I like the Ninja Bike better. It's got a lot of flexibility. You know, you can move a bunch of pieces around depending on what you're looking for. But the armor on kill is just faster than the regen. And that's mainly why. And we're doing such a good job killing, like, might as well, you know? Allows us to poke our head out of cover a little bit more. Take some damage, rock with it, roll with it. Okay, so we're gonna reset this. Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. Yeah. Do a little shake and bake while you're at it. Shake and bake, shake and bake. SMG. Yeah, you just gotta watch those explosions, huh? Don't accidentally step in it. We gotta try that. So I think today for this evening stream, I think I'm gonna do the incursions with all directives and the Guardians event. Not the incursions, I'm sorry, I always say that. The invadeds. Because I wanted to take those on today. I think we... Sounds hard, actually. Fighting immune enemies. I don't know, live. I mean, it must have because they haven't made any official changes to the event. All right, now we can kill. Shit, how was that a miss?
Reinforcements incoming.
I might get rid of the Murakamis though, because I know a lot of people don't have those. So, we're out of ammo. Oh, we just got some more. Killing too fast.
Heavily armored. Hostile detected.
Yeah, I should probably look at doing that. Let's see what else I got. How am I taking damage back here? Gotta play with that. I like how he announces lipstick taser. Riot foam. I'm gonna do that every time I use this something. Sniper bullet. Give me that little head. Ah, Sergeant Mesa. Big old tanky target. I just love giving me that guy all the time. Okay, we'll let them work on him for a minute. So let's figure out what holster we're gonna use, or knee pad. So we could put on another hot shot and get 30% headshot damage, but damage isn't really our issue. So Golan for more regen. Not a lot of options outside of that. So by going this way, we lose repair skills and duration, but we gain some weapon handling, and we'll still maintain our armor regen. So that's a route. And then we have the 2% regen and then 20% armor on kill. An easy choice is just to do hot shot and pick up 30% headshot damage. Let's get a little step up. Where's this guy? Come on, come on.
Incoming hostiles detected.
An Alp Summit could be another good one too. Because we are running the fixer, so having a strong heal is good. System corruption if you have it for more armor and kill. Not that we need more, but you know which is a good one actually is the contractor's gloves, because they give you weapon handling and damage to armor. That's a good one to go for too. Weapon handling, stability, accuracy, weapon swap, reload speed. It's a lot of benefit to a build that's already killing everything in one shot. And you already got armor on kill, and the regen is minimal impact because you're getting so much armor on kill. I mean, look at all these kills. I mean, we just killed like 10 guys in under a minute, right? But the reason the regen's there is because it's for those moments like when you're taking a lot of bleed. Special ammo. So let's see, what did we say? Let's see if I can put on, yeah, I think I can. So let's move. Let's see if I have those contractors. It might be in my bag. Oh, another way actually is you could put on the Picaros and pick up a skill tier. That's actually better. Let's do that. So let's put that there. Uzina here. Wait, Bellstone. Let's put it back on the Bellstone. Sorry, mixing up. So Bellstone here, because that's going to give you a free armor core plus the skill tier. So that's what you want. That's probably the best build for people that don't have the Murakamis, because the skill tier is going to give you a similar effect, more duration, and more repairs. So we'll take this one, just like that. So Picaro's headshot damage, weapon damage, blue, and so you get the skill tier. That's going to buff both of your dealios here, and you get more armor for free because you got the 15% weapon damage. So it's a good alt, probably the best alt to the Murakami knee pad. What up, Nasty Glass? Well, we're already running, yeah, we're already running 2-piece Uzina because of the backpack. So the third piece would give us hazard protection. And it's not really, it's interesting with the Ninja Bike backpack. When you run 2 pieces of something, you're losing an attribute slot by doing that. So when it comes to ninja builds, if you can, you want all of the pieces to be relatively unique, except for 3-piece. It goes like 1 or 3 pieces for gear sets. 1 or 3 pieces, unless you're doing something really unique and just breaking rules, right? Which is cool. But when I'm running the ninja bike, anything with the ninja bike backpack, I try not to waste too many attributes because you're already losing a lot, you know, from the backpack. You could be running the memento or whatever your other go-to is.
Friendly control point nearby.
Actually, let's head back to... Shouldn't be running. So we've gotten about 20 shade levels here with this setup. Goofing around. We've been playing, I don't know, about an hour of playtime, give or take. Been streaming longer though, 2:45. All right, here. So that's our activation. Throw out our decoy.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, what? It happened again. I don't know why that guy's immune. Get off of me. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Like sometimes we can't shoot through the immunity. I don't know why.
Vital signs critical.
Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. See that? See, he was immune right there.
Nearby.
Get off me, dude. Goddamn foam. Oh, we're getting our ass kicked right here. Get off me. I think it has something to do with the pink bar. Gotta keep a closer eye on that.
Reinforcement complete.
Wanna see what I can do?
Fucking foam, man. Blinds you and shit. It's mean. Clear.
Hostile detected.
You're gonna regret this!
Oh my god. He's moving so weird.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Fucking fast.
Precision is useless! And it's gonna keep
Who's shooting me? The fuck? I swear I keep getting shot by my own people. Who was that? I swear I keep getting shot by my own guys. There's nobody else, right?
Bad guys on our flank.
Ghosts in the machine.
Come on, where are they?
Anytime, man. Anytime.
I've got your back. This is it.
Ah. Lame. Fire grenade landed.
I need a minute to reload. You. That was a tough one.
So we got 20 levels there. 24 stars. Officially filled our...
Supply room access.
Oh, we got 21 levels. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Need to go cash these in now, huh? See if there's anything good. Badger with headshot damage, maybe. Skill damage, status effects. See, we see a lot of those. Those groupos. That's what you're looking for, really. The yellow groupos, very valuable. It's actually where I use Grupo the most nowadays, you know? I'm either running it on a chest, a backpack, or on explosive builds. Where Grupo used to be on everything back in the day.
Friendly control point.
It was like the one piece you really wanted. Grupo, Cheska. It's back before the gear sets really shined. Oh yeah, I love Dread Edict. I do. It takes a little getting used to. My favorite Dread Edict build is actually a ninja bike version. But you can chain kill with it. It just takes a little practice on its cadence, but you have to, you know, the shot pattern. You know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. So it does a really good job at staggering. And so you got to catch the stagger. So you'll hit them in the head, they'll stagger, and then the next shot's a kill shot. So you kind of want to wait them to recover their head to kind of whip back and then get that second shot in. So that's the pattern. And once you get a hang of that, you're chain killing everything. Because if I run mine, you can run it with focus, perfect focus, but I think it's better with Headhunter because there's no required time and scope to get your maximum buff. But they both perform the same. They'll both be able to chain kill, basically. So, but one plays more defensively, easier. You don't have to be in scope so much, so you can pop shot more. Which is the chain killer chest piece option. So I run mine with 3 pieces aces. And then I think I just run a walker chest with chain killer or with headhunter. So I think I'm running 3 aces, walker chest. So that's 4 pieces. And then the 5th piece.
Hostile control point detected.
Oh yeah, the 5th piece is 1 piece of hot shot. And then the ninja bike backpack, and you're chain killing everything. You're chain killing. And why is that important? Because headshot kills will reload your ammo and preserve the buff, the damage buff, coming off of the Dread Edict. So you're not only, yeah. So, but you're running the one piece hot shot because you need to get a handle on the weapon. So you need that 30% handling. The aces is going to give you the amp damage on hit. And then chain killer is going to give you the ability to obviously one shot chain kill. So, but you don't need to stress out about chain killing too much. It's like, the point is that SVDs can run into ammunition issues. So if you don't take advantage of the free reload, you eventually run out of ammo because that free reload comes from the cache that's on the other side of the rainbow. So it's free ammo. So that's sort of why they built that into the Dread Edict, because they kind of know that it has ammo issues. They weren't ready for you, Eclipse? Right on. Be nice to him, man. Take it easy. Teach him the ropes. I'm glad more people are dabbling in DZ. I think people are getting used to, or are looking forward to next season, huh? Getting things ready. That's interesting, Pashy. So, Stunlock build with Banshee and Tag Team, Drone and Turret. It'd be interesting to try that with Hunter's Fury. Right? Because that also has that stun. So you'd run Gunner for the Banshee. Tag Team to refresh it. Maybe the Memento for 30% skill haste. As well as status effects. It gives you status effects also. And then the question is how many skill tiers you run with that, right? This is my primary source of resources, crushing this stuff. It's 21 levels of loot. It's also the easiest way to farm too. You know, just go out there and play and just let RNG deliver. You know, it's not targeted or anything like that, but it delivers. God rolled stuff every now and again, and including mods. So decent police M4. You got your cabaret, whatever, junk. So that would have been all crap. Backpack. So really, look at God rolled Providence out of that. Crit damage, weapon handling, shock and awe. I don't need it, but it's God rolled. It's nice. Wouldn't be a bad one. We're not done either. There's a bunch on the ground. So Murakami's, another Prov, Hannah U. That's a good Hannah U right there. Good enough. Yeah, I get some nice surprises from time to time out of those caches. If they took those away in the game, I'd be sad. Okay, so let's see. We got Aces, G36, Araldi. Decent Walker. Ooh, good Bellstone. I mean, I wish it didn't have reassigned, but it's got the right stats, which means basically what we're running. See that? 7, 6.5. Yeah. So I'm looking for an all red one. So I need this to already have Headhunter on it, you know, and then I can make that core red. I'm still looking for that Bellstone, man. Since like forever. Okay, Born Great, Langmo, Araldi. It's not that bad right there. It's decent Langmo, but I don't really like crit Langmo builds. So, okay. Nothing really. Nothing I can keep. But I'm sure, you know, when we play like this, our expertise, we need to dump into the expertise. So, let's see here. Something that's not expertise yet. Everything's probably proficient. I'm having a hard time finding things to research nowadays. Here's one. So donate materials. See how we're getting real high up here. So these are the ones that I try to offload regularly to about that level, give or take. And then I'm always filling up the carbon fiber because I fight the True Sons a lot. So I'm always dumping that one. Then of course, these are very valuable and getting shit done. So I can dump a little bit more into that. So now all of these are done. Slowly but surely, huh? So I'll wait to do that. See, I like having, you know, I could spend all my printer filaments right there and then, right? But I'm not really in any hurry. So I rather spend unused or unneeded protective fabric and receiver components. Otherwise, these get full and they just stay full, you know, because they're the easiest things to get from deconstruction. So I'd rather spend those on expertise, which is a slower way to do it, but I'm already at 22 or whatever I am. So I don't really need to be in any hurry. And I want to do stuff with my trash. Good recycling program. Yeah, that sounds fun, Pasty. I get it. Yeah, okay. I was wondering how you were playing it. It depends on how you play it, right? But cool, folks. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to log in a little bit later, and we're going to take on some incursions. And I'm going to see if I can recruit the boys to play it with me with all directives while having Guardian, making it extra challenging. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to try to do the incursion if everybody's on schedule. So with help people in the community get through a little bit here and there. So, all right, everybody, catch you a little bit later. Thanks for hanging with me. Have fun. Hopefully these builds help you.